Murtaza Yamin charges in to bowl his first ball. And that's it. Well, once again, he has those. Yamin charging back in. This time he gets contact. And we saw that he had absolutely no idea where the ball was moving around when Yamin was bowling in the previous match. But this time he gets some contact on it. Will Tasman get some support in this innings if he can kick on? He's struck this one very well. He's picked out that gap and he's just left off from. This one's edged and it slips right through Minhas Khan's hand, so a very unlikely drop for him. We often see him put those down. Here's Ali coming in to bowl his third delivery. This one's sweetly struck by Al Tasman, and nobody can stop him tonight. He's been on absolute fire. Now this one's struck by Abdullah Al Tasman. Doesn't have enough though. He'll go straight to the fielder and it pops through Scott Austin's hands, and he's mightily disappointed with himself. And he just gets a high five from Abu Sufyan, telling him that, don't worry lad. Oh, this one could be an LBW. It's really close and he's gone. Lakhwinder Singh gets him the following delivery. Excellent comeback by the bowler. He would have been disappointed to see the catch go down, but on that occasion he traps Abdullah Al Tasman right in front of the stumps. As you mean, this one gets clubbed by Kamrul Mahmood. Will it go the distance? It certainly will. And that's his first six of the night. You saw him struggle a lot in the last match. He had an absolutely torrid time. He's been hit for six and then he's given up a wide, so he's going to need to come back and it's over. This one's popped up. Another catching chance for Minhas Khan, who takes it on this occasion. Well, if you fail the first time, try again. Minhas Khan put down one, but he won't put down too many. This one is clubbed away by Kamral Ahmad. And we saw Kamran Ahmad struggle a lot to start his innings. On that occasion, he manages to connect with one. Gursevic Singh going a little too short. Well, if he was a little more fortunate, it might have been clipping the top of the off stump. Munna Rahman will go big. Has he got enough distance on it? He has. He's struck a six. He only knows how to bat one way. That's to hit it as far as he can. Rounding out their brilliant day by beating the Finns as well. This one is popped straight up, and Scott Austin will catch it with a juggle. So we saw him put one down earlier, but he takes his second catch of the night, and this was a pretty simple catch for him as well. That was a joy to watch. They could make a few American football teams as well. This time he clean bowls him, and Lakhwinder Singh's night as the skipper continues to get better and better. We saw Hossain survive that previous delivery thanks to, without him, the fighters wouldn't be at 59 for 5 as they are right now. As this one will go to no man's land. Scott Austin will chase it, but it'll be a chase in vain as Nuri Chaudhry. Waqar Ali coming back in. That's another good ball as they're going to run for the single as Zishan Sarwar will. How's he going to conclude things? Goes for a big shot, but will only get one run. Are they going to push for a second? Yes, they will. Or no, they won't. Doesn't matter how you look at it because it's a run out. Because Munna Rahman slipped over, and that pretty much summed up the Nicosia Fighters innings as you watch Munna Rahman take a tumble. I'm not even sure that's going to be a complete run. That's probably going to be a dot ball to Munna Rahman slipping and failing to get to the mark as the Nicosia Fighters post a very, very low total. Bowled an economical death over, had figures of 1 for 11, and let's see if he can replicate that in this match. Needs to get a wicket. This one is onto the pads, and well, he's very fortunate that's been tucked away only for a single. And M-Docs. No Muncut for Al-Amin as this one's taken an edge, very clear edge, and on this occasion, Hamza Rahman is out for a golden duck, so they get that early wicket, the Nicosia Fighters. They desperately needed that. They needed to get these early ones to really put some pressure on the Muflons. Let's see how he fares. This is very well played. It's gone straight to a fielder. Has it been taken or has it not? Man at long off, and then another man just in front of point. This one's played away by Zishan Sarwar. Al-Amin almost being plucked for a brilliant catch, and that's typical Mehran Khan. Comes down the wicket, doesn't have enough to go for 4. You bet. Mehran Khan off to a flyer. Talk a lot about power in this format, but the ability to get going quickly is so important as he strikes this brilliantly through covers. He probably just don't want to make it. They probably want to get first place as well, as this one is brilliantly played by Mehran Khan. He got on top of Altasman's bounce very well. And we'll see Pervez Mia himself come in. And this one's just swatted away by Mehran Khan with venom, almost with distaste. How can you bowl to me like that? On a turf wicket, a mat. And this one is just clubbed by Zishan Sarar straight to Abdullah Altasman. Will take that catch. And the second wicket falls for the Cyprus Mouflons. Zishan Sarar not able to get a big innings as we are typically accustomed from him. And he'll depart having made just 6 runs. Struck 1 boundary in that innings, but on this occasion, played the wrong shot. The shot selection was just wrong. Mehran Khan just comes across the wickets, and this time he goes too far down the leg side. Has that got the distance? It certainly has. And Mehran Khan gets his first 6 of the innings. And he's off to 26 of 10, so nothing can stop this man at the moment. Mehran Khan comes across the wicket again. The skipper is convinced that it's out, and Alvi Chowdhury joins his wicketkeeper as Mehran Khan is gone. Got a brilliant start, but wasn't quite able to kick on. But you feel he's done the damage. Of course, Saurav Ahmed is unfortunately not going to be able to bowl, as Scott Austin just clubs this one. Has it gone the distance? Of course, we'll come back to you with news of Saurav Ahmed. And this one cleans up Minhas Khan. And they're getting some wickets here, the Nicosia fighters. The Cyprus Mouflons are making a bit of a meal out of this chase in terms of the number of wickets they're losing. A couple more balls left in this over. Can Al-Amin get another wicket? That's a nice delivery, and it's been given out. And Scott Austin is out LBW, and is there a late miracle for the Nicosia fighters? They're picking up a lot of wickets. Maybe he can just make those people a little more anxious. This was hit straight back to Altasman. Comes back to bowl this third delivery. That's a slower delivery, but Gursevic Singh waited for it. He picked that one out, and has this gone the distance? It certainly has. And Gursevic Singh has his first boundary, which is a massive 6 over square leg. So very well played by him. Gursevic Singh strikes this one hard. Has he picked out the gap, or will the fielder cut it out? He's picked out the gap. And they'll need to play just 2 more after that. Gurdeep Sharma just helps this one along. And now the Cyprus Mouflons are just 1 shot away from sealing a victory. And just opening up that gap with the Nicosia Tigers at the top of the table. You see him come forward for this ball. Gurdeep Sharma pops this one up in the air. There's a catching opportunity. Will it be taken? No, it won't. They might easily have even had 3 wins in another tournament, as this one goes underneath the fielder. And it's not the way that the Nicosia fighters wanted to round off their night, but the Cyprus Mouflons will take it. And that'll conclude a very, very dominant victory for the Cyprus Mouflons as they continue to make a huge statement. And now they've got a big rest before their final game against the Cyprus Eagles all the way on the 8th of October. And what a way to get off to a start in your first 10 games